Okay, so the first section, let's see how we do the loading for the bottles. Okay, so for this machine, it can be used for single machine usage, or you could combine with the production line. This means that you could place the bottles on this holder by hand, or you could do an automatic feeding system, which the machine can load the bottles on, or you could choose a robot. So the feeding can be manually or automatic according to the real production. After you put these containers on the holder, the conveyor will drive it to the film inserting system. Okay. The second stage for the film inserting system, these parts are fully controlled by the servo motor. You could see 1 and 2. Okay, so the film cutting system is a tracking type design, which means even when the bottle is moving on the conveyor, this cutter is also moving. It is tracking the bottles. When it reaches to the position, he will cut the film on the bottles. Okay, so this is the cutting system. And how about inserting, the film insert? The film insert is also driven by the servo motor. The servo motor gives the power to the belt, the driving belt. So the belt will moving the wheels. The wheels give the film out. So when the bottles arrive, the film will driving this way, and the film will insert inside the bottles. All right. So after this job finished, it will move to the next. And you could find here, this is a sensor. The sensor will give the signal for this part. This is a rejection. It means that if the bottle doesn't have the film, the rejection will receive the signal, and he will reject the bottles out. So we call it rejecting system. All right. So the third stage, okay, the third stage, after the bottle is wrapped with the film, okay, so it will come in here. This one we call it is a grasp hands. It will grasp the bottles and move it inside to the to the shrinking tunnel. Right? This is the third stage. The shrinking tunnel, it also has a special design. It is not adopting the lamp, the heating lamp, or a hot air gun, but it will choose a ceramic plate inside. It will give 700 temperature to the ceramic plate, but on the surface, it's around 100 degree. Okay. Okay, so it also has the hot air releasing system. I mean the fan to remove the hot air out, so that it will not give the machine whole part with the heating, with the hot air. So it is also the protection. And meanwhile, when the bottles go inside the shrinking tunnel, it is shrinking while rotating. You know why we use this design? Because if the bottle is still, it doesn't moving inside, it doesn't turning, the shrinking, I mean the heat is not evenly. So we give the design, we give the grasper turning the bottles while shrinking, it will give the heat evenly on the surface, on the bottle surface. So the shrinking result will be perfect. Okay, coming out from the shrinking tunnel, this grasper will drop the bottles on the conveyor.